Good evening, fellow saw addicts, fellow sufferers of CADS, chainsaw acquisition disorder syndrome. What can I say? The chainsaw picking was good this weekend. As I said at the end of the that 365 special that I put the big ball kit on, there is an interruption to our 365 372 stuff. Hopefully not much more of that 375 365 372 stuff for a bit, although we've got the one with the pipe on. Yeah, this weekend I was away, and as I do when I'm away, I always have a quick scan on the classifieds on my way home to see if there's anything super bargains that we can get on the way home. And this weekend, Facebook Marketplace did not disappoint. It cannot often be a hiding place for idiots, people who don't reply, people who think they've got something that they haven't got, and all sorts. But not this weekend. It was amazing. So this weekend I've picked up, I was going to say a saw, but it's never a saw, is it, for us CAD sufferers? There's often multiples involved. So some saws on a chassis that I've been looking to get into for ages. The number of times I'm not going to really beat about the bush. Obviously you've seen down here what it is, haven't you? So, you know, so I'm not going to beat about the bush too much, but I've been after saws on this chassis for ages. The number I've looked at and messaged about and messaged people about and all that stuff, and just never quite got one. They've always gone for a bit more money than I wanted, or they were a little bit further away than I wanted to go and look at, or any of that. But these weren't. And as a bonus, this one of them is some bits of it are green. So it is an ex-military one. It's got the right ex-military serial number stamp, and it's got the super cool box, which is, to be honest, for what I paid for these saws, I'd have paid it for the box. They were that cheap. So obviously none of them run. That's the whole thing, isn't it? But you know, us CAD sufferers, we don't mind about little things like that. You know, we just take it as it goes. So let's see if I can do this on camera. Can I do the big la-la opening on camera? Which one do we do first? Do we do the pièce de résistance? Yeah, probably. Let's just do that one. So let's do the main event. So here she is. Look at that. A greeny orange or an orangey green military 181 SE that's filthy. So the guy I bought these from, and I think with a 24-inch bar. So the guy I bought these from said, I think he'd bought it from an auction or something, and it was his big saw that he ran, and then it stopped working, like these things do. I don't think he ran it very often. The thing's howling dirty, and hasn't got a lot of compression. So we'll see. In a minute we'll dig into it and have a look and see if we can find a spark or something promising. So there's that. Let me see if I can do this. Let's put that straight on the bench. Clean bench, new chassis to work on. Never worked on this chassis before. Worked on lots of 61, 66, 272, so I think it's pretty similar, but we'll see. So the next thing in the box, do I tell you this or do I show you the other bit? I'm going to show you the other bit. So the advert said 2 times Husqvarna 181 and a box for sale, and it had a picture of that saw and it had a picture of this saw. Now, dear CAD sufferers, those of you used to sniping things from the classifieds, you tell me, does that look like a Husqvarna 181 to you? You have a little look just while I check your recording still. Yes, you are. Now you've had a good look at it, what do you think? It's not Husqvarna 181, is it? Husqvarna 181s did not have an air inlet hole there. So there was the classic, it was the classic Facebook Marketplace advert. Crap pictures, crap description, bloke was rubbish at messaging, no more information, it was a total crapshoot. So anyway, this of course could be a 272. I'll let you off for thinking it could be a 272. That badge on a 272 is different though, isn't it? The recoil covers are different on a 272. The hole as I was saying, you'll know if you're a super good geek addict chainsaw picker. That's the wrong recoil cover for a 272. So the hole and the recoil cover gave it away as a 268 to me. Just to prove that point, here's a 272. It's got the newer 61 style recoil cover, isn't it? Because it was, I'm not sure on my production dates, but these were the last, weren't they? So, yeah, same top covers. Although weirdly, knowledgeable people of the internet, this has got XP on. No XP sticker on, because the 272 has got an XP in the logo, I suppose. But yeah, 272 down. It's like a 200 series video, this, isn't it? Anyway, so I knew that I was hopefully going to look at a 268 of unknownness, and the 181. And then we're chatting, like we are, quite a nice guy to be fair. We're chatting at the end, and you know, there's another saw hanging around. So he also hanging around is this thing, which, if you're super astute, you will know is another 181 SE with silver tag starting in a 5. So is that 1985? I'm going 1985. So yeah, bit of a parts saw. This one looks like it's hung around in a shed for quite a while. Although, if you have a look, the telltale area here where a really well used saw has lots of chain marks and stuff, it hasn't got many. So I actually think this would clean up pretty nicely. But anyway, no spark on this one. I pulled it over already and tried to get a spark out of it. So she pulls over nice, but she's got pretty good compression. So my plan, I think, is to get this top end on the green and orange one. And then I think we're going to have a usable nice 181 because I'd like to keep that one as a 181, I think. Keep it a bit stock. Maybe we'll do some stuff to it, but keep it fairly stock. Bit of a showpiece. Be lovely to get some green plastics for that as well. But then, haha, that leaves this one, doesn't it? With no top end. So I think a 54mm 288 top end could find its way onto this. Pretty wouldn't be a big, you know, jump of logic to think we could put a 288 top end on it, could we? So, bit of a part saw, but I think she's savable. We need a clutch cover, we need a wrap or a handle. Yeah, we need a few bits, but yeah, hopeful. Oh, and a top cover, of course. But yeah, what a bonus! And honestly, cheapest 3 saws ever. I think, well, if I was mercenary, I think I could put all of those back on eBay as they are, and crikey, what are they worth? What's a boxed low compression 181 worth with the wrong plastics on it? 150 quid? 200 quid? And the other two are got to be worth 50, crikey, yeah. So yeah, I could make a lot more money than what I paid for them. Put it that way. But we're not going to do that. We're sufferers of chainsaw acquisition disorder. We keep these things. So I am dying to know if that green and orange saw has got spark. So why don't I pull you in? We'll pull the cover off it. Find out if it's got a spark. Come on. Gotta love this stuff though, haven't you? June 1986, Husqvarna 181 SE. Look at this. Let me show you in the box quickly actually. Look at this. There's our part saw. When the saw sits in here, that goes on the top handle. I'm sure some of you guys have seen this before. I think tools were in there. Operating instructions apparently were in there. A helmet was in here. So the guy had the full kit. I think he's kept all the other bits. But what just really cool, isn't it? Anyway, let's find a spark. Top off. Let's see if we can get a spark out of the old girl. 181 plug. How does the plug look? Doesn't look as well. Bit lean, you'd say. Can we get a spark off her? Can we? Ooh! There is a spark! There's a spark! Can you see it? Let me see if I can zoom you in so you can see a spark. If you don't know, I'm sure you all know. You all know more than I do. Do you know how to check for spark? Just get the old girl touching metal. You in shot there? Yeah, you're in shot. If you pull it fast enough, hopefully you can see that. There's a spark. Brilliant. So there we are. I think I will leave this video here because it's already too long. I just thought I'd show you a couple more bits on this saw. I just love this serial number plate, which I think starts with a 6. So that 1986 that's on the box means this could be the saw that originally started life in that box. I hope it does. What do you know about this platform, guys? I'm really excited to run these. Just holding it and stuff, it doesn't feel any heavier really than a 262, 266. You know that, not a 262. 262 is lighter. Say hello, 262. Yeah, 61, 66, 68, 272. Doesn't feel any really heavier than that package. So really interested to see. Can't wait to get this thing clean. So I'm going to leave you there, guys. Thank you ever so much for watching. Yeah, just let me know what you know about 181s. Give us a subscribe because I think we're going to make a little mini series out of this. Yeah, what do you know about military 181s? Let me know. Answers on a postcard. Is it going to be absolute sacrilege if I muffler mod that? Let me know. Thanks, guys. Have a good one.